Moving to the RIT carbon neutrality, the
Yeah,
2017 climate action plan, which is something that like I saw that when I was applying, I was like, oh, this university is actually like
Yeah.
trying to offset some of the emissions that they're doing.
that's true.
And you have certain goals that you want to meet. Like the 2020 goal was, I want to say like 25% reduction. Is that around? Right?
Yeah, I don't recall the exact plan, but certainly we're working over time toward carbon neutrality. For quite a while now, our electricity purchases have been carbon neutral. And it's a little easier to do it upstate New York because we can get some of our electricity from hydropower. Niagara Falls comes to mind, for example.
Yeah.
And so we've been carbon neutral in that area. The state passed some legislation just a few years ago that really mandates a schedule by which all institutions, whether they're companies or universities, must be carbon neutral. They talk about phasing out natural gas, et cetera. We've been taking a slower approach on that. I mean, what it'll require for us is for us to heat and cool our buildings using geothermal, and the geothermal is powered by electricity. But we've been asking a lot of questions at the state regarding where is that electricity going to be coming from? Are you going to generate the electricity by burning natural gas? And then you tell us we can't burn natural gas on our campus. That doesn't benefit anybody. And so the state is working hard on this, but we don't have the answers to our questions yet. And so we've done some studies. We've got an idea what it would cost to move everything to geothermal. It'd be extremely expensive. But we would do it if we can be assured that the electricity we're using to power the geothermal system is renewable electricity and carbon-free. So that's all being thought about by the utilities and the regulators, the folks at the state, and we're involved in some of those conversations. But I don't know the timetable for figuring out where's that electricity going to be coming from. There's a whole lot of hydropower up in Ontario that's not tapped. But then, how do you get it to New York?
Right.
And also, as our economy becomes more electrified, a lot more electric cars, a lot more electric everything, that's going to put huge demands on our current distribution system. And our distribution system is actually pretty much tapped out in some areas of the state. So, for example, right now in Henrietta, New York, where we sit, there is no more electricity available. If a large corporation wanted to build a big plant right outside of Henrietta and had needed, I don't know, just name a number, 50 megawatts of power or something like that, you can't get it. It's not available. And so there's a lot that has to be figured out yet.
And now you guys we have a bunch of solar panels, right?
We do.
Those are up there. How much
Yep.
does that provide as like a percentage?
I
of the
don't
portion,
I don't
you
know
or-
percentage-wise, but it's a pretty significant installation.
Yeah.
It's on the south side of campus. It's not easily visible, but if you go hiking around down there, you'll see them.
Yep.
And actually, at the president's house at Liberty Hill, where I live, we have a set of solar panels there, which probably provides something like, I don't know, a quarter of our electricity or something like that.
Okay.
And so, you know, we've done some things. It's partly demonstration projects just to show that it's feasible. And we could do more in the future.